Greetings, everyone. Welcome back. Yes, I'm going to start the video by saying I just realized that my last video, I didn't say anything about the fact that I completely redecorated in here. Yeah, I went ahead and, made the texture tool and the color tool and changed everything's color, added some textures, nice wood floor. I just love the texture that you have available for the wood floor. I wish there was some different textures for brick, some better textures for, well, not just the brick, but the concrete. Um, I'm sure that stuff will come in time. But yes, so last time I was messing around with the drill vehicle. So, that being said, I built a couple things here. So, that is Little Drilly. That's what I like to call it. And it actually works pretty good. So let's get it up in the air here so you can actually see it not being weirdly angled. So I put basically 6 drills on the front, and I made sure that the drills were wider than the vehicle by quite a bit. I think that makes a huge difference. It makes it so that there's like an actual flat spot for it to ride on. I also have one drill kind of offset a little bit lower than the others. To be honest with you, not exactly sure that was a great idea. I'm thinking maybe eventually I may move these two outer drills down to be level with this drill so that again it makes like an actual flat spot so you don't. I think what was happening before was it was making like a V and the hover vehicle just didn't know which way to sit. So that's why I always wanted to lean one way or the other. Um, I made sure, as you can see, there are a whole bunch of, well, it's really low to the ground, so it's getting bounced everywhere, but there are 4 large thrusters in the front. Super important to have enough thrusters on this thing. I think that was another thing that I wasn't doing, like being able to just go in really quickly, stop, pull back, drill, pull back. And I've drilled, well, like, as you can see, look at that. That iron is almost completely gone, 29%. I drilled out that cobalt, 31%. I did all of that in maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10. It didn't take much time at all. It was pretty nice. The other thing I did, let's shut this thing off. Boom. The other thing I did was just throw together a real quick. Oh yeah, before I forget, I will leave a link to this. I made a blueprint of this, and I'll leave a link to it in the comments. Also, you can just find it under Grid Poet on the Steam Workshop as Little Drilly. And then I also made this quick vehicle, just a hover vehicle for us to be able to go out in because today, I believe, we are going to go out and try to maybe attack some stuff. Or I think what did I do? I found the mine, the abandoned mine. There's the crashed front or the Titan. So basically, what I did the other day was while I was waiting for some stuff to get built, is I just went in the motorcycle up to the north and just drove along the northern border of the map. And so there's the research outpost there, and there's the abandoned mine all the way over there. So we can check both of those things out. Maybe I'll just hop in. Well, let's just do it right now. There's no maybe. We're doing it. Ugh, okay. So yeah, this is nothing. It's not like a super special vehicle or anything. It's just something quick we can get around with. That's easier to drive around than the motorcycle. So we need to go northwest. I have lots of ammo in this thing, so ammo shouldn't really be a problem. Although I'm not so sure I want it just attacking random creatures. I have no idea what it was just shooting at. Let's change that. We'll set it so that it only attacks aliens for now. Uh, no predators. Aliens. Let's just, you know what? Let's just turn it all off for now. Alright, so we'll just keep on cooking up here. We'll explore that research outpost. Hopefully I don't get stuck in the woods. Yeah, one of the best ways to do that is just switch to the external view. It's a little easier to drive right now with the external view. All right. So yeah, so this is just like I said, there's nothing special to this vehicle at all. I hear the all those mules walking at once was very weird, kind of loud sound in my headphones. Kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's so much easier to just drive up and down mountains and stuff with this vehicle. I also it's got two hover boosters on the bottom, so I can, boost up if I want. Whoa, I'm afraid we've gone and flipped it. Luckily, this thing has plenty of thrusters and plenty of. Whoa, I'm completely facing the wrong direction now, though. Gotta keep an eye on the compass there. So I have it set to hover height of 3 meters. As you can see, I put the hover pods again are not. They're like kind of recessed a little bit. I don't know if that helps or not, to be honest with you. It definitely follows the terrain a little bit more closely, but the problem is, of course, it has more issues with kind of hitting the terrain. So, ooh, there's a drone over there. Let's go see if it's protecting anything. Hopefully it's not a rocket drone that's going to destroy the ship in like 3 seconds. It is a rocket drone. See if we can get up to the top and get a view of it and shoot it with this thing. Where is it? Down there? I'm sure it can see me at this point. Oops. P turret quickly access. Here it comes. Is it going to get stuck on the mountain? It might. I don't think they handle going up into the mountains very well. It does not know what it's doing. It is stuck on a tree. They'll definitely have to work on the AI on those drones. But I'll tell you what, the that gun does quick work. Oops. Oh, what happened to my view here? It's very weird. Camera was kind of... Uh-oh, there's another drone. I need a quick way to access this. Ah! Let's get some mule milk. Alright, let's hop out of here. Looks like just regular old raptors over there. So, oh yeah, like let's look at my inventory. What did I brought along 15 explosive devices, which is nice to get into different things. I brought a rocket launcher, and then the guns that I have right now. I have, when I was out just riding around the motorcycle, doing a quick um, drive-by of of stuff. I had to defend myself a couple times from drones, so I actually think I got up to like level 12. We'll have to check that as soon as I gather all this stuff here. So let's see, what level am I now? Yeah, level 12, almost level 13. So that's good. Once I hit level 15, there's some good stuff that I'll be able to get. Nice, more bullets is always good. We'll just leave those right there. I'm going to use that a lot. Okay, one of the nice things about building a ship that has a typical cockpit is that it's way easier to get into than it is to one that has an open seat cockpit. I like building them that way so that you can like get in and out. I feel like it I don't know, it just feels pretty cool to me. But yeah, it is more of a pain in the butt if you happen to get out and leave your ship way up in the air. Then you have to like jet up, get right in the door so that you can access the seat again. All right, so we kind of are headed in the right direction. Headed a little bit more north. Should should do it. And we'll go to the research. I've never been to a research outpost. These are something new. So I don't think they have any defenses. Like I wouldn't imagine that a research outpost would have any defenses. But I could be wrong. I'm not gonna just like waltz in and get shot up though. So maybe we'll park the vehicle back a little bit and check on what it's got. Okay, so there it is. Yeah, we'll go up over the edge of this and see if it's gonna shoot at us. I love how when you come out of the vehicle, you've got the T pose going on. All right, is it gonna shoot at me? Is gonna be close enough that if it has guns, it will definitely shoot. See any guns there? I don't see any guns. Cool designs on it though. All right, should be safe. All right, let's if that's the case, let's grab the hover vessel and we'll bring it right up to the edge here. Whoa. I don't think I touched the ground the entire time there. Where's the cockpit? There you are. Wonder if there's anybody manning the research outpost or if it's an abandoned research outpost. Guess we'll find out. Bring her down to the ground. Turn off the power. Doesn't sound like there's any power. Like I don't hear anything running in here. Huh. It actually allows you to access. Oh wow. It actually has stuff you can loot as well. Neat. Neat. Can't do that because I don't have the a good core. So you could actually, well, that's pretty impressive. I mean, you could actually just discover this, find the core block wherever that may be. That's a repair bay. Oh wow, yeah, yeah. I may actually make a core and replace. Like we may do that. Like run back, make a core. It's got a lot of stuff in it too. Some decorations. That's kind of nice. Oh yes, canned food. Who doesn't love canned food? Um, let's go. Let's just drive this hover vehicle right up in there. That's gonna be nice. I wonder if I salvage that. I could salvage the block and actually get power coils out of it. I think the repair bay has power coils in it. But it may just be, or at least for now, it may be worth it just to throw a core in there, see what else I can come up with. Because then I could just salvage the entire block. Oh, I went there. I brought the vehicle over to access the cargo box because I have so much stuff in my inventory. So, put all this stuff in the cargo box. Stuff we don't need at the moment. Raw meat. Mule milk, don't need that. Hardened steel blocks. All of which are very good, but I just don't need them right now. Definitely want that. More components, stuff like that. It's all nice. Fill out proper forms to acquire parts. Do not use up all resources. Requisition more resources when stocks are low. I wish I could. Just throw this stuff back in here. Computer. Looks like I'm kind of hungry, so let's eat one of those canned vegetables. Alright, we'll start down here on the left. See if we can find the core block. Oh, that's pretty cool. Decorative items, just kind of like, wow. Huh. So there's just different storage units. Wow, man, there's just a lot of stuff in here. Aren't they going to be mad when they see that I robbed them blind? These don't have anything in them, though. This place is like a jackpot. There's just goodies everywhere. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Sonic shower? I want to take a shower. Man, whoever built this is fantastic. I know a lot of times people in the community will build stuff and they'll add it to the game. And I think this might be one of those things. It's really nice, though. Energy pills, that's always useful. Those aren't energy pills. That's some ointment for my rash. That's what. uh, Antidote injection, a large med kit. That's always good. Let's throw this stuff in there. Stuff we don't need. Okay, that's, yeah. Not exactly sure yet where the core's at, but man, lots of medical supplies. That's great. Wow. 10 neodymium, a bunch more food. Even more neodymium. This place is a jackpot. There is no O2 in the tanks. That's kind of cool. I mean, there's no reason for it. It's just kind of a nice viewport. It's definitely a nice, well done base. Multi-tool and a bunch of multi-charges. Much more construction components. Bunch more neodymium. Oops. I got stuck underneath there. Got to turn my jetpack back on. I'm kind of wondering if the core isn't right over here. I hear, like, I'm just real good at... So there's no fuel in the tanks, but I do hear a generator somewhere in here. I'm kind of wondering if the core isn't, like, down below somewhere on this. I don't know. You'd kind of have to go looking for it. I mean, if they wanted to hide it, they could hide it very easily. Wow, emergency rations. Those things are ridiculous. A lot of ore. I mean, cobalt, iron, silicon. Alright, let's go throw this stuff in the... I don't think one container was going to be enough. Just all that neodymium alone is really nice. Small med kits. A lot of that stuff, of course, will stack, which is nice. An extra tier 2, or... Yeah, I got a bunch of these guns now. Adrenaline shots, antidote shot. That should stack. Some of this stuff we really don't need. Wood blocks, don't need it. I'll just throw that out later. Um, this other stuff's it's just nice. I mean, same goes with fiber. Really don't need it. Let's see, I got everything in that one. Got everything there. Wow. Power storage decorative. So they're just like storage devices that are decorative. It's pretty cool. Bunch of ore. I don't know, honestly, if I'll have enough room for all that. Sprouts. I do want the tomato sprouts because I'm not sure if I have a lot of them. Yeah, we don't. We'd rather have the. I don't. Yep. So there's no. The core isn't obvious. Not sure where it is. My guess is the power area, and if that's the case, I'm gonna have to explode it to get to it. It could very well be underneath there too. I mean, it's just who knows where they're hiding it. There's a red block on that corner. I wonder if that's. I can't imagine that would be the core. Like, or like they're saying this could be where the core's at. It is. Did I? You know what? I didn't. Did I go through there? Was that a room back there? I don't remember. I did go through there, but I don't. Yeah, this was a room. Small little bio room. I don't know if that's just decoration or. I'm just blowing stuff up everywhere. Apparently there was stuff there. Those containers were. Are those hidden containers? Interesting. Are these. I don't know if these are armored blocks. Whatever they are, they're not taking much damage. Let's see how they like a little bit of explosives. I gotta see if I can't put some of the stuff I just gathered back in here. Definitely gonna have to add another cargo container to this thing. That's for sure. Because, yeah. Excuse me. Let's see. Alright, well, we'll go pick that stuff up before we accidentally destroy it or it disappears. Let's throw an explosive on there and see what happens. Man, those are some seriously tough blocks. Just gonna that bottom block doesn't seem to be taking damage at all. Let's try one more. Okay, whatever that was finally got destroyed, but it was not the core. I wonder if there's any other secret hidden type containers in here. idea where the core's at. None. None. I mean, I kind of get the feeling it's in here, but it could be in here as well. Without looking it up, I have no idea. I mean, the whole idea is to hide the core. Let's just try blowing this up here. It's definitely not made out of as tough as stuff. So it's not that. Well, obviously, yeah. I would think it would be something in the center here. There's the generator, so that's what that is. Small gen. Alright, so the core's not in there. This building kind of looks, I don't know. To me, this building looks like a main type building. I really have no idea where the core is. No clue. I hate to just, blow up these nice people's research center, but I need things. Crazy part is it could be in any one of these towers. It could be like under the tower. It could be under the ground. For heaven's sakes, I have no idea. There's a lot of stuff to blow up to just hopefully get lucky. I mean, I could just like try blowing up this floor blocks. But you'd think you'd be able to see it. Usually these kind of things that are built like on the ground like that, they are usually, like this is as where these are 2 blocks high. Although these are all just 1 block and I can't see the core. My guess is it's probably in this tower here. This, of course, I've made horrible guesses before. I don't know, if I was building this, I'm trying to think of where I would put the core. And I feel like I would want to put it in that building over there or the power building just because it makes sense to me. But that's, when people build these things, they're just kind of like, okay, we're starting here. I guess we'll try this. See if we get lucky. It'd probably be easier to throw one down in here. Because if it's going to be anywhere, it's going to be right there. I did short work of that. Okay, well, it's not that one. So it could be this 1 block in between. Run! Well, it's not that block either. Well, I declare, I pretty much annihilated this entire tower. This one? Is it this one? Let's find out. We've got 5 more explosives. After that, we're going to have to take some of this stuff back. Add another storage device for sure. Hmm. Nope. No core here either. Interesting. It could be underneath one of these buildings or in one of the buildings. I didn't see what... I really didn't see anything that could be a core, although they could have put something decorative over top of it, and I wouldn't know. Could also be up inside of these things for all I know. Could be like... I don't think it would be up on top of these, but... Alright, well, we're out of explosives except for one more. So if we're going to find it, which I do want to find it because that alone, the repair bay, is totally worth it. So maybe we'll drive back. Yeah, I wouldn't mind, having access to all of this. Maybe I actually will also make a core. So that's what we'll do. We'll drive back. I'll make a core, and we'll add to this to the hover vehicle here. So let's see. I've got to go southeast ish, southeast-ish. Switch back to the... Yeah, so well, that's cool. Found another Promethium. Gonna be needing that soon. Do cobalt. I'm probably going a little too far south at this point. But yeah, anyway, finishing my sentence. Um, that's what we'll do. We'll head back. I'll build those components, a core, and um, I wonder what those creatures think of me running over their heads. A core and a cargo container, and then we'll go back and on the next video we'll go back and see if we can't figure out where that core is. I may even look it up just so we don't have to explode everything under the sun to get to it. Whoa, hit the bones and it flipped me completely 100 degrees. Oh, I hope I'm not stuck. I feel pretty stuck right here. Oh, don't know what happened, but I magically just flipped over. I'm not going to complain. Alright, let's look at the map. We are headed almost perfectly in the right direction. Just pretty much keep straight east. Don't do it. Is that my base over there? I think it was. I saw the lights flash. That's pretty cool. I see the lights flash. Hopefully the drones didn't destroy little Drilly. I doubt they were able to. Okay, there it goes. Like, not seeing the hover vessel thing. So maybe they did. I probably should have taken my motorbike with me just in case anything happened to this. I could ride there or ride back. Let's start transferring stuff. I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff. Or fuel packs, those go in here. Not here. Gonna have to go in this one. The sprouts, those gonna go over where they always go. Extra stuff, texture tool. I already have an extra, that's an extra color tool. I really didn't need to bring those with me. I guess I should put those back in here. I'll get them out if I need them. Lots of extra canned food. Like a ton of it. I don't need to carry around that much, that's for sure. Let's also grab this one. Oxygen. Is there anything in here that I can put over there? I thought there was some stair blocks. I got wood blocks that I really don't need still. Silicon ore, iron ore, those go in here. Oh, speaking of which, I forgot to check and see. It's still making, that's crazy. Still making cobalt. That's how much cobalt that I get, cobalt and iron I got just from that really quick jaunt and using little drilly to get yeah, stuff. Alright, let's just grab all this. Right, that's all I can carry. I think what I picked up was cobalt ore, so I can just add that to the cobalt ore it is. Yeah, so cobalt and iron, not going to be a problem for a while, at least until I decide to make a capital vessel. And then it's going to be an issue. Other than that, though, not a problem. Where was the neodymium I picked up? There it is. So, 63 neodymium. Put in some more large fuel packs. Let's put these down here. Not sure why I did that. Vegetables can go in here. That's a lot for a single person. Especially when I now have that many emergency rations. Yeah. So I'm not going to have a problem with food for a very long time. Same goes with the medicine. Let's throw this stuff in here. Tomato sprouts, salad sprouts. How many tomato sprouts did I have? So I have 4 tomato sprouts. So I still don't have a ton. And if I was going to grow nothing but tomatoes so that I can make canned meat, then yeah, I need to have at least 9. Now I think there's a way you can make, yeah, there is. So if you have the tomatoes, you grow them, you can then use purified water nutrient solution to make sprouts, which is kind of cool. For now, we'll just use that stuff to make salami. Salami. Antidote injections. Let's store those in here too. Probably eventually going to need all that stuff. Keep the small med kits with me as we go out. Take some of these energy pills, but leave the rest here. Some of the antidote pills. Take some of the antibiotic ointment, just one. One of the stomach pills. We got plenty of medicine, that's for sure. Okay, some hardened steel blocks, concrete blocks, small windows, some more oxygen bottles, stair blocks, wood blocks, those all stack, steel blocks small. Apparently, I don't know where those went. Oh, there was no room for them there, so I need to make more. Let's just we'll carry those with me, and then I'll just put that in there. The water jugs, those go over here. I don't want to accidentally, that's a bad thing. If I accidentally put that down, that would be funny, but bad. Put the mule milk down. Hey, I can make cheese. Well, for now, we're just going to put that in the fridge, I think, as an ingredient. Um, yeah. So I need one more cargo container for the vehicle. We'll just put that on the side with the other one. So cargo container, boom, cargo block. And then I want to make more explosives because, yeah, so we have an okay amount of magnesium powder, but not enough by far. I mean, for now, we'll be able to make, let's see, these only return one each. So let's make 20. So there's 20 of those. Let's take this cargo block, cargo box, and put it on the. I swear this thing kind of looks like a, I don't know, looks like a bird to me, like Tweety Bird or something. For some reason, that's what I think when I see it. Tweety Bird. Good grief, I still got a bunch of stuff in here that I gotta get. Goodness. Yeah, so the research stations are, that's like jackpot. Those need to be guarded. I feel like those need to be guarded by drones or something. Because that's such a jackpot that, I mean, man, that was ridiculous. Bunch more oxygen bottles. Put this stuff in there. More energy packs. So a decent amount of hydrogen packs. Oh, computer still. Bunch of bottles, oxygen bottles, and then of course all these emergency bottles, which I definitely don't need to carry this many. 5 is plenty. So let's just put those in here too. Um, yeah, wow. That was a serious haul. And I didn't even get everything, nor did I salvage anything. Awesome. All right, so yeah, next video we will um, head back out there and we'll have more explosives and maybe even kind of generally know where to look for the core in that thing because at the right now we might end up blowing the entire base up before we find the core, which would kind of be pointless, but you know, blowing stuff up is fun. I will give it that. All right. So anyway, I'll see you guys next time.